Welcome to Will It Work? I'm Kevin. Today we're looking at the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus, I think that's what it is. It is basically kind of like a clone system. It runs Android, right? And therefore you can download any number of emulators that you like onto the system and be able to play all of your classic games up to somewhere around, PlayStation 1. I think you could maybe tweak it to do some, well, I think you can play Dreamcast on it, no problem. In fact, I know you can do Dreamcast. So Dreamcast is probably the top end. You could maybe tweak it to play some PlayStation 2, possibly some GameCube, but for the most part, the performance isn't going to take you that far. The nice thing about this, though, is that you've got these. You got a disc one here and a standard analog there. You got D-pad, home select, start. And you got your 4 buttons up here. Then you got double triggers, right? So you got 2 bumpers, 2 triggers. You've got the ability to output to TV with a mini or micro HDMI. You can power it with a USB-C. It's probably transfer things to it. Volume rocker. Power. It does have a headphone jack, and you can put in the TF card. It has a nice size screen. And you might be wondering to yourself, like, well, if it just does Android, why don't I just put games on my phone and just play them on my Android phone, assuming that's what you have. You could, and then you'd have to get like a controller for your phone. That doesn't make things super portable, but some people do that. This whole shebang is only $100, and that is pretty affordable for something like this, especially that open-ended where it's Android, etc. And it has a touch screen and everything else. So let's turn it on here. And my screen's a little dirty. That's partially because I've got a screen protector on there. It comes with 2 screen protectors too, and it really needs to be sprayed clean. Upgrade to premium. No, continue in. And then so I was like playing these Dreamcast games, and I have a bunch of different games on here, and not all of them. Because I just dumped a whole bunch of ones on here. So, I mean, not all of them are necessarily going to work. But let's look at Soul Calibur. Let's see if that'll launch. Yeah. Let's see if I can get some volume here. Press the start button. I got stereo speakers. And, it's very low, obviously, being, on memory card. You have very low latency when it comes to loading games up and things of that nature. All right. I haven't played this in forever. I'm going to be rotten at it. Woo. When you play these games, you gotta look up all the special moves and things. But as you can see, I mean, being Dreamcast, this plays fine. The screen's, a good size for this kind of thing. you know, you can hit home and go back to the regular menu and say, go to like Retro Arch and load a core or something, and then like, I don't know. Actually, this is like the settings one. Hold on. Going to dig. Let's close it properly or stop. And I haven't set this up for every core in every system or whatever. I have a lot of games on here though. 42,000. It's ridiculous. You know, so let's look at an arcade game. There's so many. Yeah. See if Buck Rogers will work. Planet of Zoom. Try it again. Nope, doesn't want to do that one. And again, that has nothing to do with this particular system. It's just I have to configure things properly, and it's not always running right. Let's back up and try a different system. See if the links will work for us. Is it gonna work? It's a little tricky with these things because you got to load like the right cores and things, and it's a lot of fussing around with the emulation. That's why I'm not a huge fan of it. If you get one that like totally works like out of the box, it's great. But you know, if you've got to like constantly switch things around and do different settings. I mean, for me, since I own every freaking console ever made, it's like not that appealing to me to go back and emulate a lot of these things. I can't get anything to work because I don't have any cores loaded up right now. Yeah, I don't know. It don't matter. But it's not the unit itself, folks. It's just the way I haven't got these things set up right. But you saw the Dreamcast at least working properly, and that's what I was basically using it for. I was playing some Soul Reaver, etc. Retro Arch isn't responding. Close the app. Doesn't like you, Kevin. It's probably something where I jammed up Retro Arch. I don't know what any of these things are, man. Robo Rumble. Play. Let's do this. Let's go home. Let's go into Retro Arch. Let's load a core. No, fuck all that. Okay, let's go home. Can we do main for Droid? Is that going to work? No. Yes. And you can get the whole keyboard and thing and do, you know, put all kinds of regular Android apps on this if that's what you want to do. Doot. Trying to get one of these things to work. Bubble bobble. Weird. No. Yeah, I don't know. I give up. It just needs tweaking and to load everything. I think, you know, if you can find like a cartridge, you know, or a TFT card that has everything like already set up for you and everything, you know, to make your life easier, I'm sure that would be great. You know, I'm sure people sell those kinds of things. Of course, if you're a tinkerer, this is really a good system for a tinkerer because it's inexpensive at $100 and it's full featured, and you can do a lot of things with it. And you know, and like I said, you can put it out to your TV and play games on it. I think it's a really great deal for what it is, and powerful enough, and has all of the right controls, and it's quality made. So you know, pretty nice overall. Even though I'm not getting it to work properly right now, but don't blame the system. Just blame the guy in charge. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. See ya.